we have any guest speakers tonight?
I'd like to say something.
Can I wait till public comment?
Okay.
Correspondence?
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I received this in the mail from the Energy Cooperative. They're asking us to give them permission to install a 2-inch plastic gas line along Brownsville Road. They have a map. You guys want to look at it? I believe it. I think it's that dotted line there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they called me and I just had some.
Did they call you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know much about it.
That was really
That's just come down 668. Here's me, please.
Is that the same thing as looking
Yeah,
at?
it's the same.
Is this just on one side of 40?
It's on 668.
That's what I'm saying, it's just on the north side.
Yeah.
It says on there there'd be a minimum of 3 feet deep. I'll make a motion to be allowed the Energy Cooperative to go ahead and install the new 2-inch plastic gas line. As specified on the diagram.
And I'll second it.
So I'm going to read let's roll call.
Ben,
Yeah.
Dan,
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yes.
you need to sign it. 2 copies.
One of these for office.
I'm not actually sure. I need to call them to find out if they need their copies back or I sent 2 copies.
Yeah, I think this letter and Vicky should be ready for that. Nice. Nice letter. What do you think, Ben?
Is there a date, estimated, when they're going to do that? I didn't see that.
Yeah, the 11 and 24 hours.
Did I just say there's no range or anything?
You want the treasurer?
Thank you.
Broccoli.
Just go through.
I'll read it over.
Yeah.
We'll read a letter that was to do away with the health insurance.
When is this coming back up? It's usually annual with May, when is that coming back around, which you would,
I believe it's the first of the year. Yes, we can have her come out for a meeting. She doesn't think she would be able to come to the regular business meeting at the end of the month, so we
be before the end of the year? Talk to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
we
for
need
the,
to make a decision about the insurance before the end of the year.
okay. If that's the case, I suggest we set a special meeting, it's important enough to do that.
I'm fine with that.
We'll have to check, see when would be a good time for her.
Yeah. Let's see if we can set a meeting within the next 30 days or so. Do that. And then also on top of that, I'd also like to,
Did she send you any statistics or paperwork on what he's just
We
mentioned?
have the renewal. We sent that.
Have an opportunity to look at that before we meet her? Are those multiple copies there? Thank you.
There's also,
Did you have something else?
this was the email that came with that.
Back in April.
Maybe
Or is this multiple email?
maybe that's the wrong email. Yeah, yeah. Print it out, because that's just about privacy.
Could you forward the right one maybe?
Yeah, that's just about the privacy statement.
So you have a recent.
Yeah, I do. The one that was, that had the attachments to it, I printed the wrong one. I was having to print off the printer and I ended up printing the wrong one.
I'd also like the board to ask the prosecutor's office to look into the legality of doing away with health insurance and see what the do's and don'ts, ins and outs, what we can do, can't do, how that would all work. Amy kind of hinted around or said that if we were going to do something, well, we don't have to, but if we were, that it should be done by end of the year. So I would like to make a motion that the board contacts the prosecutor's office to ask them to look into the legal aspect of Bowling Green Township doing away with health insurance.
Didn't you already kind of do that?
No. She wanted it from the board.
Is this the email you're talking about, it's attached to the back of that first
Oh,
bunch?
maybe it
Is
is.
that what
No,
it
that isn't it either. That was an email I got today from Megan after I talked to
is?
her.
So you just
You
want
want a second?
Oh, that's fine. Ask for roll call.
Ben,
I will put a tax on that too. And
So
also,
you're
if,
moving to amend the motion?
yeah, and also if need be, if she feels it appropriate to go ahead and draw an official resolution that we could either pass or reject before the end of the year.
I'm just gonna ask you to read the entire motion, please.
I made a motion to contact legal counsel about advising us on health insurance, and the amendment was if we, to go ahead and draw a resolution. If we need one, to vote for or against.
Okay, I'll second your amendment to the motion. And then I'll ask for a roll call on the main motion with the amendment.
Question. I wasn't very
If there's
clear.
no more discussion, that is.
Ben,
Yes.
Dan,
Yeah,
Jeff,
yes.
I wasn't clear on the motion.
Does it have to do with health insurance? Okay.
Right, I wasn't clear on the motion.
We're going to ask the prosecutor's office to officially advise us on what we can and can't do with, if we so choose to do something with health insurance. Example, do away with it.
To do away with OT.
That, right, which doesn't mean we have to. She could draw up an official resolution, we could deny it, we don't have to pass it.
Okay.
So we'll probably have this, we can take care of this business in the next meeting, hopefully.
well, not with her. Megan said she's not available for the next meeting. We're gonna have to have a special meeting if we wanna talk to her.
She can't come in
wanna know what your problem is. You got one? If you wanna work, you come out there, 'cause I don't hide in the grass like you. You're a damn sneak and everything else, and a liar. Why you run around getting in our way? You gonna sit there like a dummy?
It's your time, Jack, you can say whatever you like.
If these people vote for you, they're a bunch of dumbasses, because you are worthless.
So now you're berating the public.
I'm berating you. You never, how they know you're lying when you open your mouth.
Maybe another public comment?
I want to read from Mr. Chorpenning's voter profile that he put on the Advocate.
Oh, thank you for the copy.
Oh, you're most welcome. I want to make sure you understand what you said, and I want to ask you a question at the end. And I'm quoting this directly from his words. I am the only current Bowling Green Township official personally providing prompt, complete, and objective documentation of all public meetings, business by recording and uploading video of your business. Mr. Chorpenning, I have just handed you a Freedom of Information Act. I want copies of every video. You state that you are the only elected official recording these videos. Therefore, the board should have a copy of these videos. Jimmy should ask a copy from you also. Now, in the past, you've said you were doing it as a private citizen. So what is it, Jeff? Private citizen or elected official? Can't have it both ways.
It's in writing, it's elected.
Exactly.
If it's in writing, it's real.
Exactly.
The prosecuting attorney's already.
No, I think you better take it back now that you put it in writing
put it in
in the
writing.
newspaper.
Boom.
You are elected. It is official, Jeff.
Public knowledge.
Yep.
You put it out there to everyone.
Gee, does that mean you lied on the form that you're an elected official doing it?
I got a question.
Are you finished?
Oh, quite
That was
finished,
public
Jeff.
comment. I got a question.
Quite finished with you.
Thank you.
And let somebody else go. You got first.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey,
I don't.
Okay, I think you're in the over here. Okay, when Barb across the street had it, she took care of it, okay? When she stole all the money from the cemetery, the church, and the seniors, I mean thousands of dollars, okay? Jeff went over and got a record and took them home. So we don't know how much she took off the township, okay? Every time I rent, these people say, I never got my deposit back. When am I gonna get it back? I had a lady use it Saturday, she said I used it 5 times, never got my deposit back, she said I'm not paying it. So, she still owes. So what happened to that deposit? Then, over here, she's already been convicted as a thief. When you sign, someone steals one of your signs, you had, theft is criminal action, okay? Well, here's a bunch of criminals. How come you got your per yard lined with your signs? Yeah, and, you're in with a bunch of criminals.
I don't think campaign signs are appropriate because
Oh,
it's
Oh, yes, it is.
regardless of where they're located.
Yes, it
You're right,
is.
this one, no one. And, hey, I got one more thing. The other day when we was up working on the road, he come by. Well, actually, he sat back there 15 minutes. And I kept motioning for him to come. He didn't come up. Well, finally when he did, he was like this with a red light. If I'd been packing, I'd have shot him. Because I was
Oh,
hot
my.
as a laser. And he never said anything about recording or putting me on YouTube. So after the first year when he got office, I'll put him in court.
That, I mean, it brings up a question, it's a serious question, I'd like to
If
see your
somebody
take.
needs to find out where the money is, somebody got it or there's a cover up.
Well, Jeff was investigating that. Whatever happened to that investigation, Jeff? Another thing you dropped like the road crew?
No, that's not what happened.
Hmm.
It's a false narrative that you're building against.
Everything is
go watch it if you like.
No, I'm
You
asking
can
you.
determine your own.
I'm asking you.
Doesn't it state in there that you
Hey,
can't
hey,
take
Benji,
questions?
he said we didn't have our signs up. He said when they had an open spot, I was flagging, these signs are illegal. Every time we put them up, garbage by, they move.
Well, I would agree that we need updated signs.
But that's not that was the point of this question. What was the purpose of that? Of
To
that
make the
conversation?
workers look like,
What was the point of that this morning? Why didn't you pick them tires up we had to go pick up after we got done mowing? You gonna help a neighborhood, you don't do nothing.
I'm not gonna put junk tires in my personal car.
Truck set,
I've done it
you
before.
ain't got this enough to drive it?
Don't ask me, something hit the wall.
you might want to sit it.
Anyways, alright, so I'm still waiting for an answer. What
Oh,
was
is that what it was?
Yeah, I broke it, I'll pay for it.
The chair bumped into the window and cracked it.
That's township property. The chair did it, you didn't do it.
So what was the purpose of that?
I'm gonna suggest that we move on here.
No, we're not moving on.
So
Hold
public
on.
comment, I got a
Hold on.
question.
I'd like an answer first. I'd like an answer. What was the purpose of that confrontation? I've heard one side, I'd like to hear the other side.
Watch it yourself, it's out there.
No, I'm asking you, Jeff.
You form your own opinion.
I've heard one side, I'd like to hear the rest.
Good for you.
So you're not gonna answer me.
Wow.
Is that right?
This out of the
I don't think this is the proper way to conduct our business here.
I asked a question.
It's just harassing our employees,
Is that how you conduct business?
That's not how I do it, so.
Is that how you conduct business? You can't
Are you ready to
answer a
move
fellow
on?
trustee
No.
on a question that
You're
was.
not ready to move on?
No.
Okay, I'll wait until you are.
You're not gonna get an answer, so let's just move on.
I wanna know what the point of the confrontation was.
Take them out to rest. I gotta leave.
I would see you drive down the road, trying to drive and hold the camera up, trying to take pictures, that's what I like.
Who's up?
I do. I'm up,
Is this
okay?
still public comment?
I'll
Still
sign it,
public comment.
Or you'll just,
I'm
I'm asking what's happening.
and I'll answer you when I'm ready. Understand?
I hear what you're saying.
Go ahead, Mark.
Okay, I have a question. Says here, beyond being a voice, I am a proven trustee who actually listens. Integrity does matter. Boom, you wrote that. Where are you doing any kind of integrity right now? You're a jerk. You won't answer any questions. I also want to know, what grant did you do? You destroyed a crap load. What grant did you do?
I know, they don't
It
follow
must
the
be
rules.
that hurricane out there that nobody
You
can
can
get
ask,
on.
you can take public.
You only got
comment.
2 people supporting your little Heidi. You wanna go on? Answer that. Answer it.
Have
You're
an-
the voice.
I have an inquiry over here, why videotaping's happening over here, and someone's not following the rules.
You're not, you moron. She's looking at Facebook. Boom!
Well,
Again.
we should have people requiring
Ouch.
public comment.
It's just an inquiry, I don't personally care,
That's been on since.
Doesn't
Caroline,
bother me.
wanna know.
So there was a
doesn't
question.
matter to me, it's
Mr.
not
Chorpenning.
with anybody,
Mr.
but it
Chorpenning.
doesn't follow the rules.
He's only talking to those 2
There
people.
was a question on the floor. Would you like to answer?
It's public comment,
Beyond
this is
being
their
a
time to
voice,
say.
I
what
am a
they wish.
That's
proven
right.
trustee who actually listens. The problem is he doesn't answer.
That's right, that's what I was gonna say.
Integrity
Everybody says
does
something,
matter.
nothing back.
What does integrity mean to you? Can you answer that?
It's your time, use it however you
You
like.
ain't gonna answer nothing. Can you, go ahead and record this now.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, since he doesn't do anything legally anyhow. He just does what he wants.
Does that even make sense?
Also, you need to take off that stupid, Bowling Green Township Community Watch that I approved something on there. I have never approved anything on your site. And you say what you want, but every photo is from Mr. Chorpenning.
I don't think it's
Chorpenning, I got
appropriate
that
to bring
wrong.
your social media concerns here.
Yes, that is talking about me. Take it off. You don't have the right.
You're talking about things that are.
You don't have the right.
Beyond my.
Don't have the right.
Alright.
Don has the right to ask why you're following me and Donnie around. We give her catch it's not working, just screwing off.
How many times are you gonna take public comment?
He raised his hand and I allowed him to ask, okay?
And I asked you this online, okay? I understand if you wanna videotape
sometimes,
Why didn't you help them? Why didn't you get out of your vehicle, put your camera down? I mean, do they intimidate you? That's what I don't understand.
They're too old fart.
I mean, I just don't understand why you just didn't help.
you go find out.
I guess we're just going round robin.
Hey, let me tell you something, Mr. Chorpenning. Every person sitting in this room has the opportunity to have public comment, whether you like it or not.
Nobody's being denied that, are they? Is
I got
anybody being
another
denied
public
that? I don't
No,
see it.
we'll come back. Go ahead.
I don't need an answer, but I would like for it to get on the record, and I know, special edition for YouTube, so. But I'd like to know why Sunday, well, I wouldn't like to know, I know why, but Sunday is trustee sitting there in the blue, drives by my house videotaping me and my family and my young kid. Kind of worries me. I mean, I don't understand what that has to do with anything of him, but he decided to drive out there. There was plenty of witnesses. Drives by in his little black Chevy out there with the camera on the tripod, film this. So I just want it to be known. I know I won't get an answer. You don't have one.
If he was a private
Just another
person,
false
maybe it's
narrative.
maybe it's the fall.
Yeah.
That's another false
This is
narrative.
relates to that.
Hold on. Go ahead, Ron.
Okay, we heard all this crap. What I'm suggesting to everyone and all of you, what I would do on next Tuesday is go to neighbors again and again
Are
and
you doing
again.
checks there,
Explain
man?
to them what has happened with the trustee and get him out of office. He gets
Bet you wanna read 'em.
$2,500 a
Of
month.
course I'm gonna read them.
And whoever copied my letter, thank you, Jeff, for putting it on your Facebook or wherever you put it. Because someone copied it and put out more copies, and I'm very happy they did. It saved me a little time. I just know where all their photos are. This also runs with Mr. Duvall's.
That's true.
My husband was coming home from the tire event we had, by the way. Jeff drove by 3 times, never stopped once, that I saw 3 times. My husband is going home. Jeff unfortunately was in front of him. How do we know? Because his poster's on the side of his car. As my husband is driving, he notices going home, a camera oozes out the driver's side window of Jeff Chorpenning's car. He's recording my husband and my daughter.
Again,
There's an issue with this.
it's another false
First of all,
narrative.
that's a safety thing, and he's got that Jeff Chorpenning trustee sign right on the side of
You
his
got a thing
vehicle.
for kids in.
It's another
I
false
think there's a
narrative.
perversion going on.
I think that's a very
Child
serious
pornography
It's a false
might be
narrative.
looking at.
very serious accusation right there.
It's just
All right.
There
it's
is an
another-
issue with this
All right,
man
all right.
recording
It's
children.
another false narrative.
No, it's not, it's fact.
Do we have any other public comment? Anybody else? Public comment?
He does like taking photos of kids at
Who put
parks.
that sign up that says
There's an
something
issue
about
with this.
don't vote Chorpenning right there on that corner, that awful looking,
Private.
big long
Did I
board.
never?
It's gorgeous.
Private
That's
residence.
awesome.
Awful looking thing.
That's my
There's
sign,
a bunch of
and
awful looking
Chorpenning's
ones.
also promoting it on his page. So it must be okay.
Yeah.
No, it's probably not, but
Yeah.
Well, he's promoting it.
it looks pretty
I'm
terrible.
not-
People driving
I'm not
through
That
promoting
is
anybody's
beautiful.
sign.
Beautiful.
It's
Nice
just-
sign.
Alright.
Nice sign.
It's just a bunch of.
I don't have
I don't know what
any issue at all
just
with
a bunch
anybody
of
putting
boards.
it
All right,
on site.
hey, one
Bring
thing,
it on, it's all your.
one thing I wanna bring to
it's
the board before we adjourn here. It was probably maybe a year ago, we had got contacted by a utility company, they were doing some work on Mount Hope Road. AT&T, yes. I was the contact person, they contacted me, wanted to start work, so I went out and looked at it. They did some underground, some directional bore stuff, and I told them as long as they went at least 3 feet, that they would be okay. And they went ahead and proceeded with that work, so that stuff's done. We talked about that before, so. Alright. Brought to the board here, was asked to be read out loud afterward,
It was asked to be read by who?
Mr. Van Buren. This is from the Buckeye Lake Beacon, dated Saturday, October 24th, 2015. It's entitled More Letters, Lighter Slams Chorpenning. Letter to the editor. Bowling Green Township voters shouldn't be fooled by all the signs. The truth is Jeff Chorpenning has put more effort and exertion into placing his campaign sign few weeks when doing any necessary physical work for the township in the past 4 years. He states he was the project manager for Dogwood Lake Somerset Road Grant. When improvements were being done, he was nowhere to be found. Trustee Van Buren had to step in and take over as project manager. Chorpenning quickly relinquished his responsibility. Contrary to his own narrative, he does not have a record of being proven, positive, or proactive. Quite the opposite. He is not a team player. He either abstains or votes no on grants that would certainly benefit the township unless the grant is his idea. He sabotaged a $100,000 grant application for much-needed upgrades to the township buildings, garage, and community building. On 9/29/2015, Jeff abstained from voting a $192,083.65 road grant for Cooperrider Road and Brownsville alleyways. This guy even voted against partial funding for the 2014 Children's Easter egg hunt. Jeff Chorpenning has not attended 25% of the regular monthly meetings, yet still collects a paycheck and health insurance, costing the township over $2,100 each month. Jeff says integrity matters. Unfortunately, he demonstrates none. He belittles and berates many residents, including his own fellow trustees and fiscal officer, zoning inspector, and township employees. Bowling Green Township does not need a trustee who is primarily a videographer. We need a hands-on, hard-working individual who will be an asset to the community. And the name on it was Judy Cotton of Brownsville.
Dan, why do you think it appropriate to read somebody's public opinion at a township meeting?
This is a public meeting.
Are you gonna read Mrs. Boland's too, that she's spread around the
I
township?
don't have it.
Here it is. It was pulled off the internet,
It's just,
off of their
you
website.
put so much effort into campaigning that it takes you 4 years to recover.
Is it? You really think this is appropriate, Dan?
Well, no, it's just, I'm just,
So you agree it's not appropriate?
No, it-
well, when 4 years ago, Ben and I took care of the township for 3 months before Jack and Don was hired in. We didn't see you. Just things that, this happened.
So you think it's appropriate to read opinion
Oh,
letters
yeah.
at random? You just pick the ones you wanna read,
That's the
and
one I
they're
got.
appropriate to read at a meeting?
You want the other read? You
I
wanna
don't
read
think
it?
it's appropriate to read any of them at the meeting.
Alright, we're gonna move on. Is it brought to the board? Is that?
If that person wants to come and express themselves as public comment, they have the right to do so.
Alright,
Okay, let's,
do you have any other correspondence?
no, I don't.
Jeff, do you have anything?
Don't change the tape, you have to put it on YouTube.
Is the meeting
Do you have
gonna,
any correspondence or not?
is the meeting gonna stay at the table tonight until public
Yeah,
comment?
unless you get up.
We're gonna move on. I have some correspondence.
I do have some, yeah.
Then go ahead. I've asked you twice now.
Are you gonna interrupt, or am I gonna be able to?
If not, we're gonna move on. Do you have correspondence?
I said yes, be
Now is your
quiet,
opportunity. Do it.
and be quiet.
Ben's in the road,
I'm
Let's,
gonna wait,
let's let him take care of it. What is it?
thank you.
Oh, good, let me know.
It hasn't been silent yet. No, I didn't get it.
Oh, we worship you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I didn't get a chance to finish reading, this is pretty long this month, this is a time sheet report from the zoning inspector. I did have on my list, it looks like some of the things are addressed in here, so, I'll just wait till that report comes up. Specifically, it was about, the flag lot driveways there where O'Reilly and Chester are, I see that, I haven't finished reading it, but it looks like that'll come up. So she may have, updates on that. I did talk with Kurt Sinross this morning, I don't know how far up this goes in time. Did want to follow up, Dan, several meetings ago, I had brought up a couple of things. One was the culvert, specifically the one over on Rankin Road. Did you ever go look at it? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I went and looked at it, but
It's all, what do you want to do?
I don't know, what do you want to do?
supposed,
Thought this was correspondence.
we were supposed to, there's on the agenda, we were supposed to, discuss a culvert
Nope.
process. So anyhow, that's all I got as far as correspondence goes, so just bring it up again at appropriate time in the meeting.
One thing I have in correspondence, I wanna thank everybody that came out to help with the tire cleanup day. It was a pretty big success. I know Jenny has it down here under unfinished business, but I wanted to thank everybody that came out. I know at one time we had, there was 14 people there to help collect tires, so it was a pretty good turnout. We collected approximately 208 tires, little, medium, small, huge, all kinds of tires, so, it was a pretty successful event, so just wanted to thank everybody and also thank the county for letting us partake in it.
I'd like to take that time to echo that, and in addition to that, the unsung people that always pay the bill and make those happen, it's the taxpayer, so I just wanna make sure the taxpayer funds those things is also acknowledged.
Huh?
Reports, safety,
Everything's all right with safety. I just got the board out there, I'm here a week or so, I'll get the windy and the blades changed, cutting edge changed.
should we go ahead, do you think we need to get cinders, what about cinders now, wait another month or so?
Yeah, we'll get them up in here for you.
Fire company, there's that, zoning,
One permit. Thank you, Jeff, for announcing that last month. That was 8944 Somerset Road. They have an attached garage and an enclosed attached porch. That was done November the 7th. Permit number 101015. I also worked on, old records from over 9 years ago when I was hired in. I still have 2 boxes left. Your prior zoning inspector did good crap. I kept setting it aside because Mr. Chorpenning kept having issues about me making money, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do the job like it's supposed to be done. I also had to do, investigations on Mr. Stepp's property. We've had that investigation turned into the prosecuting attorney. She's requested more information, so I've had to pull additional files trying to find this information, which some of it is in those boxes. I also worked on complaints for residents. Some of them were zoning complaints, none came out that needed any action taken on them. Oh, and I also put in here, I attached my, hours so that Mr. Chorpenning can post that on his website like he's been doing. Made it a little easier for him. And also, Mr. Chorpenning, it would be very much appreciated when you go to a resident's house and they question you on why the permit is $150, that you do not tell them I get paid $150 for walking on their property. That was wrong. I did inform the resident I get paid hourly, $10 an hour. That's it on mine. What do you got for me?
I don't agree with the narrative at all.
That's
It's
your
not-
personal opinion.
I've read some of your verbiage in here, and it does not correspond with what the residents told me, or the discussions. That's
I
all
wrote
have
down
on it.
exactly what he said to me. Did you record it? Cause you should have brought the recording, so you can see.
That's all I have to say on that, I don't agree with it,
Well,
it doesn't
that's your
correspond.
personal opinion. I wrote verbatim while I was talking to the man what he said. Anything else?
No, I've already expressed my opinion.
Now you're a member of the Liars Club.
I don't appreciate that,
We're gonna move on.
Don't care. You're
We're gonna
accusing
move
me
on.
of lying right now.
Move on.
That's just uncalled for, there's no
You're
place for
accusing me
that.
of lying.
Thank you.
I don't agree with it,
That's the end of mine.
We're gonna move on. Thank you.
you can say whatever you want, but it doesn't change
No,
what
we're
actually
moving on.
happens. Hey,
No, we were moving
I'm
on.
not a puppy here, you're not
Hey,
gonna shoot
hey,
me.
hey, almighty God,
Okay, come on.
Come on now.
Oh, holy Jeffrey.
We're gonna move on.
Oh, move on.
Okay, thank you.
flag lots over there, Dan, what's the history? I understand you were out there and you talked to Mr. O'Reilly months ago or something?
What?
The flag lots and the driveways on Somerset, it's, I think 8944 and,
Measured back 30 feet there.
cause, this morning when I talked to Kurt, he said he was still pulling some records up. I called, cause I wanna know exactly where the right of way is, cause of the issues that the neighbors are having. I wanna find out exactly where the township right of way is, because there's issues with potential stuff in the right of way.
It's on at least 30 foot. I make it 60-foot right away through there if we got it.
You know, there's some of that through there that's not that wide.
But when you researched it before, what were the
I
answers you were
just
getting?
told him to at least go 30 foot.
Oh, you didn't talk to the county?
I didn't talk to the county.
Okay. So Kurt didn't pull maps before then?
No.
Alright.
I actually talked to him on the right way.
Because there's, how long ago?
A year.
Okay, so this is current, and he was, I called again this morning
Does
because
this
I
have to
wanna
do
get,
with the railroad tie landscaping timber that was in the right of way?
that's one of the things, it's theirs, again, but there's also posts driven and things like that, and, you know,
When I called a year ago, the answer I got was that it varies all the way down Somerset Road. The widest point was a 60-foot right of way, so it's 30 foot from the center of the
but you never got any maps pulled or printed.
I talked to the county engineer, the map department, and that's what they told me.
Okay, because Kurt's finding some discrepancies, and, I didn't know if either of those men would be here tonight, don't know if they are. But, just wanna let them know that they are working on it at the county, and I'm following up on it until we get those maps. There was one that they said was, need corrected, so there's apparently a discrepancy between some of their maps. So, just report again on next month, and then if I learn anything, I'll let Mr. O'Reilly and Chester know the answers.
Is that all you have on your own first business? One thing I had was the chainsaw. I haven't seen it. Have you guys seen it? It has not reappeared, so, I don't know. What should we do? Should we make a police report? I don't know what to do with it, you know?
Did you contact Beckett's? Isn't that the name of it, Becker's?
Okay.
Because they should have it on file. It's just like that weed whacker years ago that they were missing. If they have it on file there, if somebody brings it in there to work on it or something, then they can, but you haven't talked to them or anything, you haven't made a report? When was it last seen? Cause it was on inventory last, January.
To reiterate from last month, it was probably 2 weeks prior to the last meeting is when it was noticed.
We used it, Kenzie, we used it on the roof, but half the time I went to see it, the school bus, and that door was open. You guys got to slam the door, because if you don't, the wind was open.
Sure.
Half the time I come up, the door was open. So, it was in the truck, somebody could have said, yeah, it's wonder they didn't take everything.
Was it here during the yard sale when everything was opened
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, we've used it since then.
It was here
Yard
then?
sale.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you have a list of all the items, properties that we sold, and how much that we got out of them in the sale?
All the items sold, wow.
No, I'm talking about the township property that was in the sale, that's the only thing I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
know the list.
Cause there were a couple chainsaws in that, we had a handful of things we had agreed to sell. I'd like to know what the items sold for, make sure we get
Maybe
it.
it'd be to participate in using it. I mean, plain and simple.
It's about getting our inventory in
If
shape.
there's a video of it, you could probably go back to the video and see what was in the video.
Well, she made a good point there. You know, if
Okay.
you took a recording of that, when we discussed it at the meeting, you could go back to your
Well,
records and say,
that way
look,
you would know what was in it.
you could say, look, we discussed 2 chainsaws, we discussed a swing, like a swing set, we discussed,
Okay, that's nice.
Furnace.
So what I wanna know is how much money we got back on each item as well, cause it was, getting rid of township property, so I wanna know how much we got from each item.
but I don't think we had to report that. Because, I mean, it's under $2,500 actually, we had the right to sell it without advertising the bid on it.
So you didn't keep track of how much you,
There's how much money we raised right here.
I'm talking about the township property only, I'm not talking about the revenues.
Nope, you can partake in that.
Question.
Minimal knowledge. What's that have to do with?
Question about the township property. Once you sat at this table and you discussed it being sold, once that, you agreed on it, did you vote on it?
Don't recall it, okay.
Okay, but once you agreed, that was no longer township was for sale,
Okay.
correct?
No,
And if I'm not
it's still-
mistaken,
it's still
some of
township
this
property.
stuff didn't even have price tags, you were getting as much as you could by anybody that came and offered.
The majority of it did, there was some stuff that, offers were made and the best offer was taken on it,
Right.
Very good. Alright, so back to chainsaw, what do we do on that? Do we make a police report? I don't know what to do, plain and simple. It hasn't reappeared, I still like to see it come back.
When was it actually used last?
You didn't use it, I tell you that.
Do you know, Don?
I don't know. We always have it in there to cut trees off the roof. Well, we never leave it.
The other thing, those boxes are never locked either.
We have a lot,
But I'm
But they're
saying,
supposed to be in the building lock.
well, if the truck's on the road and you're not manning it, even if you got the cab locked, you can still get in that box.
We never had no trouble with that, we got it.
Alright, we'll move on.
I don't know, it
We'll
was
kinda
after
think
the
about
yard
that.
sale sometime, it was seen then, but just trying to get the time frame of when it.
Approximately 2 weeks before the last meeting is when it was brought to my attention. Yeah, I don't have any other ones.
Well, I think we need to replace it, cause,
Well, we're gonna have to do something.
you need, unless you just wanna get by with what we got, you sold the other two that were back there, right?
What do we still have out there?
I assume that the items we agreed on all are gone, or did some of it not sell, is it all gone?
So the two chainsaws we have out there won't do us okay for right now?
There were some that were sold, correct? That's what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Yep. There's only one left out there.
Yeah, I wondered how you're gonna get the math there, what you're trying to hold.
To see what you know.
Yeah, there's two on inventory, and there were two,
I'll make a
there
motion
were a
that-
total of four.
You want to replace it?
Yeah, I say we just,
I'll get a price on it, hopefully this week. I'll make a motion that we go ahead and replace the small chainsaw with, something that's comparable.
I'll second it.
Under discussion, why don't you just get the same model, or,
That's why I said sometimes model change, model numbers change, comparable, that's
they're
gonna
all
be close.
steel, so. you can-
You can buy a steel that's $159, you can buy a steel that's $1,500, Jeff.
I understand that, get the same model or close to it.
You can buy one
That's what it just
for
said.
$1 too.
Roll call,
They
Ben,
still
Yes.
have that, and it's not that old, you guys
Yeah.
bought that,
Yeah,
Ben, Jeff,
you guys bought that in like
Alright, we're gonna move on.
2011, I think,
Okay.
10 or 11.
what's your vote?
Yeah. You choose.
Are you determining that?
You had your opportunity, would you like to vote or not?
Is this appropriate? Is it really?
Yes, it is. You had your opportunity.
Is this how you're gonna continue to conduct tonight's meeting?
Would you like to vote, Mr. Chorpenning? Okay, we're gonna move on. New business. Do you have anything under new business, too?
Nothing, it's just a, no.
One thing I had under new business is we need to discuss is, medical insurance premiums are gonna go up. We've received some information on that, January 1 of 16, they're gonna go up approximately 12.5%, which will raise the premiums approximately $167 per person that takes the insurance per month. So that'll average close to $500 a month is what it's gonna cost us extra. Right now, we pay approximately how much a year, Jen?
4,600 a month, I would calculate, 4,632, that's for just the medical.
Have you spoken with Megan
I
recently
have,
about
I
this?
just talked to her this afternoon. Or, I'm sorry, 4369 is medical
That's per month.
per month.
Is she scheduled to come talk to us?
That's $52,428 that we're spending currently on health insurance. That's per year. It's gonna go up 12.5% on top of that. I thought about it, thought about different options that we could try. To be honest, I'm just in favor of doing away with it. We just can't afford it anymore. It's just out of hand. board so chose to do so, what we would have to do. She said we needed to discuss it at the board, take it to her office. She would, if we decide not to, that's fine, but if we decide to, she would have to draw up an official resolution to,
I'll second it.
It's okay if Jeff doesn't sign my bill again, that's only been, my check, it's only been 4 consecutive.
Does that look like Facebook to you? Does that look like Facebook to you?
No, it's been filming everything we have now.
I don't have a problem.
Okay, I do.
It's just a different angle than what I've
You
got.
got more paperwork, how's that?
Nobody cares what the girls do.
hey, one more thing while we're doing this. Trick or treat, Saturday.
Trunk,
Trunk or treat in Brownsville Saturday from 5
trunk
to
or
7.
treat.
There'll also be trick or treat in the village too.
Yeah,
It's on
and
Saturday?
we're gonna do it Saturday too, okay, good.
It's Saturday?
I
Yeah.
won't be here.
Because they have it posted on our Facebook page.
Not brown, not,
This is the only place
It
I
says the 31st.
31st.
It says the 31st. It says the 31st.
31st.
No, on Facebook it says the 30th.
Should have
Because
said
I know
31st.
email I got said the 31st.
Here, pass these around. Pass these around. If you wanna bring your vehicle, bring your vehicle. If you wanna just come and have fun and have hot chocolate, hot dogs, come. Pass these around, neighbors. You don't want to give me one for a kid?
Yes, ma'am. I'll make sure they're all.
Jeff, you do want to pass some of these down below, let's keep the tape on.
Did you get one? That one will.
I can't be around that many bitches at one time. Never got a chance to.
Joe, do I get to comment?
If you have public comment, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed looking around the neighborhood that I can't understand what kind of people want to do this kind of stuff. I'm not talking about whether it's Jeff or the other people. I've never seen such devilish signs put up and talking about the campaign, the other, I can't understand it. Why there can't be something, people can do something that the Lord Jesus would appreciate. Not,
Hey,
the
they can,
devil.
they can. November 3rd, they can do something.
That's right.
That's the time, that's the time.
In the trees, in the trees.
What's the count?
That's the
93
time to
signs
do
for Jeff
the
Bridges?
thing. All this stuff makes the town look like a bunch of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, when you
Car-
drive through this
car-
town, you see these bunch of boards in the yard.
And the
Well, what's
money,
the difference between my board and my yard, that's my right, or
Still
all
looks
these
terrible.
signs, it doesn't matter. Everybody
That
thought
shows
that,
your
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
character of the
Hold on,
town.
let me
think all
finish,
that
because
junk
you
out
know
there,
what,
your Bob
everybody
said
thought
you
that
have
your
a
yard.
character.
Hold on,
What?
let me, everybody thought that your yard looked horrible, okay? You know what my opinion is? It's your yard.
Yeah, but
But hold on.
but we didn't get to keep our yard,
I
did we?
understand that. So your right that you
Our
had
right,
was
they
taken
won.
away, just as I have the right to put my sign out there. Just as
Make
I,
it a little
hold on,
more better looking.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't need to.
Beauty is in.
I mean, it's just like Jeff. You know what? We ask him questions, that's all we want. We want Jeff to answer some questions. And I don't think that that is something that's too difficult. In my opinion, I think everybody should be able to get along. But obviously, that's not gonna
Well,
happen. I
it
mean,
hasn't happened in our place since we.
Uneducated people, you got so many uneducated people.
Here's what I wanna say. I wanna say something. The guy that lives out there towards the road beside us, on the east side of us, okay, he's got his way now, ever since he moved in there with, we have to move our tractors we have to move our dirt hill, listen, we have to move our sign, we have to move this, we have to move that. Some of it is agricultural, and we still have to move it, because he doesn't like it. Well, we've got the second tree now on our fence that needs to be taken off of our fence. He knows that first one's been there for I don't know how long. It's going to snap our fence there pretty soon, but it's on his property, and it's on our fence, okay? I'm not gonna confront him about it, and I'm not gonna go on his property, because I'm not gonna give him any more ammunition against me. So what are we gonna do about the 2 trees on our
Call the sheriff's office.
fence?
That's a civil matter.
Call the sheriff's office.
Sheriff said trustees take care of it.
They
Sheriff won't do
won't do
anything.
a thing. They'll come
Sheriff
out,
won't do anything, you have to get an attorney, it is a civil
No, you don't.
matter.
get an attorney to take the
You
tree
have
off
to
our
get an
fence.
attorney, yes.
And
It's a civil matter
unfortunately,
between you and.
But can I tell you something, and you can about quote me on this, okay, but I would look it up, it'll take me 100%.
I know what it says.
You have the right to go 10 feet on the inside of your fence to maintain that fence line. You
Okay,
have that right.
the tree may have started further than.
So cut it 10 feet off and don't run the grass.
Bob could probably easily go around on the other side with the backhoe and pick it up off our fence and put it back on his property. But now, if my horse went down in there and come out and started eating corn out of his little tripod that he baits the deer on 10 acres, he baits them so he can shoot them there. If she goes out on there, then I'm responsible for keeping my horse in, okay? Now, the next thing is, we've tried to clean up everything to make him happy. If he starts shooting off those exploding targets again, I'm gonna put one more thing back.
That has nothing to do with the township.
He rattles our windows in our house when he does that.
Civil
That
matter.
has
Like
nothing
to
to do with the
stop it.
township, I'm sorry. You know?
Well, the sheriff told us that the township could do something about it.
No, township can do nothing for civil matter.
But he just shoots off these exploding targets that rattles everybody's windows, even clear back to us, you know it does it beside him. Scares our dogs so bad they're ripping the siding off the house.
That's when you call the sheriff.
But he hasn't done it for a while.
Alright, I think we have one more public comment real quick. Okay.
Is the meeting over?
Well, we're technically signing checks, but he hasn't turned them over yet.
Do you have a public comment? No, yes.
I just wanted to know if the meeting was over so we could leave.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Text your time. Good. Yeah, I'll make a motion with your.
Need to look out there and see.
I haven't had an opportunity to review the checks or the
Need to look out there and
or the
see.
appropriation.
Hey, can I ask one more question? We got permission to put that sign up across the street over on that.
Is there a second to adjourn?
I've got the flashlight.
Well, no, he doesn't have permission to thank them, Zach.
You stay here,
Yes,
right?
Okay.
He just tells his friends over there, you stole it so he can.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm sure he is. Everybody gets out. I have my keys to do it.
You say you're throwing it off the cliff.
That's right, Mike. They don't own that property no more.
The bank owns your keys, my keys.
Huh? No, I was going to, yeah.
You gonna help me get out of here without any problems? I just don't want any problems as I walk through here.
You think you're gonna have some property, Jeff?
What? You see what I'm saying, Bob? I don't want any issues. Just give me some room. Let me walk out of the building. No, I suggest you just step aside.
Do something?
Step aside.
Walk around.
Oh my God, there's space, walk around. You're not that fat.
requested that,
It's 2 fingers.
I think I can get,
Now it's 3.
Education.
Check it out. Holy shit, I got 5. I'll keep going, I'm telling you. Record my children again. You got it? I will
think,
take you to court. I will own you.
I think I can get out that way.
I'm sick of it. Why would you record children?
Well, you think I'm gonna jump when you stomp your foot?
What'd you say, Jeffy? What'd you say, Jeffy? Poor little guy. Poor, you got mommy and daddy here to help you now. Poor little.
Walk away, Jack. I don't need that in my
Step
face.
away from me, Mr. Hupp.
I don't need that in my face either.
Get away from me, Mr. Hupp.
I'm not,
Back
I'm
off.
not close to you.
Back off.
There you go.
Don't come near me.
What are you gonna do about
Alert, medical alert.
I'm not turning my back to you, sir. Back off. Back off.
You have every right to stand there, Jack.
it? I know I got right to stand here. Bones Township.
I didn't get a chance to review any of the checks.
Well, I'll leave it here for you, or you can have it.
Not the trash, I don't deserve it.
Oh, Jesus.